episode of NBA 2K TV.
You've been posting your best plays, and we have noticed.
We've noticed. This week, we're tipping off with your top assists. Good passing out there.
And welcome to another edition of Top Plays of the Week. We're helping out open teammates and checking out your State Farm top assists. Pass those videos over here. Your first pass is from Just Joshing in the ref. Runs from the left side and doubles down on their own alley-oop toss. That block attempt was close. Almost sent the ball into next week's top plays. Sensational teamwork, and I'm not just joshing. They are! Swinging the ball over to B. Ricey in the rec. Catches a lob on the break and sends up another. It's a close game, but hey, a highlight is a highlight. Great way to reward everyone for running hard and looking out for each other. Almost get teary-eyed thinking about it. It's so beautiful. Which pass deserves your assistance? Vote now for your top play of the week. Today, I'm passing out gratitude cards to the Kings players, and I'm thankful for all of you. Thanks for voting and sending in plays. Next week, you'll select the top play of Season 6. Oh, hey, DeMontis, I have something for you. Wait up.
Starting Five is your chance to compete with a full NBA team against another My Player.
Your My Player takes their position on the team that you select.
So, you might want to find a team where your presence can improve the way that team plays.
You'll be player locked with MP, so it's all about strategy, when to let your team shine,
and the key moments when you decide to step up and become the difference maker in the game.
The games are 4 quarters and 5 minutes each. There are no substitutions. It's just your starting 5, and that's the name of the game.
Can you use the best players on your team and find a way to outsmart your opponents?
Try out Starting 5 today. You'll earn VC, XP, and rep for every game played, and it's a fun way to badge up.
The NBA 2K community is like no other. There's passion and competitiveness, but there's also a strong bond for many that's just like family.
And over the years, we've connected with many that have told us that their NBA 2K family has pulled them through some tough times.
Absolutely. We've been inspired, and that's one reason we've started our series, My 2K Life, to share those stories and to get to meet the people behind the community.
Next up is a fan favorite and a friend of NBA 2K TV. Here's a look at the life and journey of King Jordan.
My brother always played basketball games. He always played 2K. And it always was around me, and sometimes I used to get on the game and play with him. Man, let's come out, let's hoop, man. Let's go hoop, man. What y'all want to do? Basketball is a lifesaver for me. Always was. Good steal, come on. Oh, you didn't hit me. Tone, you didn't hit me. I'm really appreciative of 2K because it saved my life so many times. It kept me in the house, and I never thought I would be a content creator.
I'm King Jordan DF, and this is my 2K life.
Taj, what's good?
What's up, man? Long time no see.
Man, I know. I need a cut so bad. So yeah.
Bad. That mean bring you back to life.
Yes.
So what you been up to?
You know, just working hard. And streaming.
This something you're gonna definitely see yourself doing for a long, long term.
I really do. And I really want to take it to a whole nother level, you know, just to inspire people. You know, so many people go through so much. And I had so many people reach out to me and told me that my content has helped them throughout their day, especially through COVID, when everybody had to stay home. Yeah, no, thank you. Man, this is...
For sure.
Come on, man. I appreciate you.
For sure.
Appreciate you. Thank you. I was born in Springfield, Illinois, and my mother, she would travel back and forth to Chicago, Illinois. It was tough, seeing a lot of things, did a lot of things as well. I remember sometimes, you know, the bill didn't get paid and we had to sleep on the floor and, you know, open the oven to warm us up at night. So these times was humbling beginnings for me because it showed me a lot about life. And it made me understand and grow up quickly. What got scary was I caught a misdemeanor case when I was 17. And the guy, he got into it with my brother and was a next door neighbor, and I protected my brother. Went to court for it, couldn't afford a lawyer or anything, and just took the charges. But I was very thankful for that because it helped me get my life on a straight path and realize that I can't always speak with these, but, you know, handle situations differently. I remember it was so hard. I lived a street life. It was so hard for me to stay in on the weekends, but I had a person that told me, like, no, I'm gonna get you a console and you're gonna stay in here and play 2K. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing today, man? Shout out to everybody that's here. Appreciate y'all coming through tonight, man. This is a special night for me. I had a friend that just told me, hey, man, you should be a content creator, man. You have an amazing personality, and I think that you would do really good, and you're really good at making builds, and you're really skilled at the game, and I didn't think I was. Starting to be a content creator it made me feel good. I remember I had an ex-girlfriend and I told her that this was gonna happen, and look at my life now. Look at my life. This is amazing. I'm so thankful. First person that came into my stream, and I was streaming 2K20, and Pack Hoops, he was a content creator, came into my stream, and I knew exactly who he was, and he was like, bro, don't stop streaming. You have a gift in streaming. You're gonna make it in streaming. I like Vegas because it just motivates me to want to be more. I made the decision to move to Vegas in 2022. And the reason why I made that decision, I just signed a deal that was amazing. I was very thankful for it. And I was able to, you know, move here and take care of myself. It was scary because I was leaving my mom, I was leaving my whole family, I was leaving my support system, and I was just like, hey, I'm gonna come here and just start all over. The lights. I think it's the lights that get you. We here. Look at the defense. Come on. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but when I got my TikTok deal, I was actually the first streamer to stream on TikTok, streaming NBA 2K. I love playing with the community. That's one thing about me. I love playing with the community. It's actually a challenge to me. And I was a nobody. When nobody knew my name, when I didn't have a following, NBA 2K gave me a shot. I was going out to New York for the community event for the NBA 2K. And I was excited, but I was nervous at the same time because I'd never been to New York. I called my older brother. I always called him because he always comforted me in situations. We was talking and I was like, brother, you know, man, you know, I'm going to New York. What advice can you give me? He was like, man, just enjoy yourself. Just relax. But he was like, hey, I'm with a whole bunch of people. I got to call you back, okay? He was like, man, I love you. I got to call you back. And I waited for him to call me back. I didn't get a call. Went to bed, get a call from my younger brother. And it's like, when you get a call at 5 o'clock in the morning, you know it's not good. And my brother was just like, man, Emmanuel, he's gone. He's dead.
With Brian Banapatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team.
game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
Now here's Copper.
From the arc, off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable for three-point land.
Outside Stewart. And a miss there on the triple. And the Mercury with possession. It's a three-point game. And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Taylor. Copper. Six on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. And Jones pulls it down.
Outside Stewart. Jones outside. Now here is Ionescu. The pick by Jones. Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
The three.
Rebounded by Copper. Here's Taylor.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Copper. Sinks that one from the post.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
Now here is Ionescu.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. New York with the rebound.
Now Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu.
Out to the wing.
Here's Fibish. Back to Ionescu.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Copper outside.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mercury out in front. They lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part. And look, that's why they've had success.
Pass to Cloud. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
This is what you love to see. Natasha Cloud operating in the pick and roll and finding ways to cash in.
Well, the last title for the Mercury came back in 2014, and that team was historically good.
Maybe the best team in league history. 29-5 record in the regular season, 8-1 in the playoffs, and they had a stacked roster. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Dewana Bonner, they helped lead Phoenix to their second title.
Now here's Cloud. And again, it's New York with a 3.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps you get into a rhythm offensively.
Taurasi with it, covered by Thornton. The 3 is up.
And Taurasi is good for 3.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
And the Liberty call time here.
Oh, say does that
2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Bird. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Clock at 4. Bird kicks to Johnson. Over Durant. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
LeBron against Johnson. LeBron passes to Kobe. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got the game going with his first points of the game for New York.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Durant. Pass to LeBron. Fade away, off the left rim and out.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson, and stolen by LeBron. They're running. On up the court. And Durant gets it to go, the assist by James.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here's Johnson, and here's Leonard from 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. James finds Bryant. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by Kobe, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Pass to Bird. that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. Yeah, the defender all over.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. And Johnson drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Leonard against Kobe. Outside, KD. The Hawks again can't hit.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Leonard. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Bird inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Mutombo. Chamberlain with it. Guarded by O'Neal. To the paint. Here's LeBron. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard kicks to Johnson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays? Shaq on attack.
Outside, Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson against Kobe. And here's Bird from the arc. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Chamberlain, the pass to Kobe. And no good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Leonard looking around. To the middle, O'Neal. Chamberlain with the block. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York ahead, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here are the 5 New York has to start. Here Jabbar, then it's O'Neal, then it's Johnson, and it's Bird in at the shooting guard. Now here's LeBron, hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant, Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. And whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Shot's good from Bird.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Bryant following Larry Bird's 3. James the pass to Mutombo. Leonard against Kobe. Great that time from Leonard.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's LeBron. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Johnson against Bryant. Johnson the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First free throw is good.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 5. LeBron outside. Launches a 3. From range, LeBron is good.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Bird outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Bryant from deep. James. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bird, the pass to Johnson. Bird against Durant. Shoots from the elbow. And the Knicks miss again. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's James. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks with the lead. Leonard dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Mutombo. LeBron against Leonard. James kicks to KD. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Bird. The Hawks again can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
If you see yourself with the big screen, then you know what to do. So is your move.
.58 seconds left in the first half. Kobe passes to LeBron. And that one, good. 9 points for LeBron.
A great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer, Bird. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. Bryant finds Durant. They get it again. Back to Kobe. Pass to Durant. Chamberlain with the screen on Bird. Bounce pass from Durant. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
From deep, Johnson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
They're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something we got to get corrected.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Chamberlain. Bryant is out there with LeBron James. And it's Mutombo. And it's Durant in at the 3. It's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And stolen by Bryant. James wide open. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. LeBron's got the first field goal the second half for the Hawks. Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Leonard. Pass to Bird. Over Durant. To Kembe Mutombo. Pulls it in. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant down low. Bird's there. Here's Chamberlain. Plays it up off the glass. Chamberlain got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Bird. He's got 10. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Down low, here's Johnson. Softly drops in the floater.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Bryant. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Knicks trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
LeBron against Leonard. Clock at 6. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Leonard. Bryant's shot is off. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Inside, here's LeBron. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Johnson gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
LeBron outside. There's the triple. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Pass to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar outside. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And here's Bird from the arc. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Bird's got 13.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Kobe, the pass to James. Ryan sets the screen for James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 16. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
James, the pass to Bryant. Back to LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Bird with it. 3-pointers and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. Nails the third.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's James outside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
And it looks like a change in LeBron's demeanor out there. He's going into scoring mode.
Johnson against Bryant. To the middle and stolen by Chamberlain. 1 second left. Kobe getting it done in transition.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Atlanta. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Johnson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bird in at the shooting guard position.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Bryant. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Now, here is Bird. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Abdul-Jabbar against Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And here is LeBron. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. And the dunk by James.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Bird. Pass to Shaq. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And yes, it's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hawks?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
For the Knicks, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Hawks leading by 5. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James. Knicks trail by 7. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Shaq down low. Guarded by Chamberlain.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team second. Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Bryant. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Durant against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bryant. It's good from about 19 feet. Bryant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Kobe, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Pass to Mutombo. Johnson against LeBron. They double-team Chamberlain to the wing right side. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Bryant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 9 points. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Bird. That one, no good. And the Hawks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Kobe with the bucket.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they
Let's meet the starting lineup.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center, filling out the middle. Durant, no good. Now the Hawks with it. Antetokounmpo outside, and there's James from the arc, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Durant against Bryant. Durant, no good. The open shot by James. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pippen, pass to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Leonard against Bryant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the three. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Offensive board. And here's Bryant outside. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. It's stolen. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bryant. To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Fast break, New York. Here's Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The nickname is the Claw. Kawhi using those claws to get past that defender.
Timeout. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Antetokounmpo finds James. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. James has got 6.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill. But that three-point shot is on point.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. Uncovered. And it's New York with another.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
James, outside. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. The shot no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Atlanta leading by 3. Got a piece of it. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard outside. Pass to Pippen. There's a screen. Over Bryant. Pippen, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Oh, swiped away. Now here's Leonard. He's covered by O'Neal. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far. Bryant, the pass to James. Back to Bryant from outside the arc. And Atlanta misses again. Knicks trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Leonard outside. And there's a pick from deep. The kick to Durant. The 3-ball. The rebound by Atlanta. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. James finds Antetokounmpo. To stop the drought. And there's James on the assist by Antetokounmpo. James has got 8.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Atlanta. 8. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Sinks the tray.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Pass to Bryant. Over Leonard. Bryant with the bucket. He's got 5.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, that is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. On the wing, Durant. 4-3. Oh, Durant from way out.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Durant launches a three, and Durant cashes in on a contested three.
He does not need a lot of breathing room. Kevin Durant, this is simply how good a shooter he is.
James with the ball. Kicks it out to Bryant. Now Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's New York with a rebound. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Wembanyama with it. Leonard defending. Oh, there's the alley. Durant for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to James. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the Hawks on the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
Both good from the line that time. A minute 29 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard against James. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Wembanyama. James outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Pippen, pass to Durant. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Chamberlain. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Durant for three. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Bryant, left side. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely...
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kobe Bryant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the center spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Durant, the pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Durant with another miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Bryant inside, guarded by Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Leonard for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Now James. Throws it up high. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pass to Durant. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And New York has possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Here's O'Neal. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Knicks on D. 11-point game. Drains the triple.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. They double team Durant. Here's Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Back to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 7 assists in the game. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Durant. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Pippen, no good. Now the Hawks with it. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Bryant, a screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant for three. Durant knocks down the triple. Durant's got 17.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for New York, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Durant, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant against Durant. 5 to shoot. Over Bryant. And it's New York scoring again.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
James outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pippen. Durant surveying the D over Wembanyama. Durant, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Durant. For 3, James. It's rebounded by New York. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Durant with it. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant against James. Outside Wembanyama. James outside. Back to Wembanyama. Bryant outside. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant against James. 3-pointer. Durant with another miss.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
It's James on the wing, guarded by Durant. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, ripped away! Leonard against Bryant. Leonard outside. 19-footer. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Hawks lead by 10. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Bryant. Screen by O'Neal to end the drought. And Atlanta misses again.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Durant, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo against Durant. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And the shot's good.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Another steal. On the wing, Durant. From downtown, Chamberlain. Great positioning on the putback. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bryant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.